Hey everyone. So today is Thursday, 1 week after Thanksgiving, and almost 1 week after Black Friday. And what we're looking at right now is my new LG Evo 42-inch that I'm going to pair with my Samsung 43-inch mini LED TV as a computer monitor. And right over here is my new computer desk that will be replacing my fold-away picnic outdoor camping table that I'm using at the moment as my computer desk. There's already how many videos on YouTube on the LG C series of TVs, the 42-inch sizes, that have been taped or videoed on them being used as computer monitors, the 42-inch sizes of the C series. I'm not the first, and I'm definitely not going to be the last. But although I may be the first to have a comparison of the 42-inch size of the LG Evo C3 versus a Samsung 43-inch mini LED TV. Maybe, maybe not. If you guys don't know, I work 2 jobs and I'm very, very busy. So this TB Fit computer desk, I'm going to be videotaping it for another day. But for today, I'm going to unbox the LG 42-inch C3 Evo. Don't mind the mess, but here is my 43-inch Samsung QN90B mini LED TV that I've already done a bunch of videos for this channel, and I've been very happy with it. It's not, the LG is not going to be replacing it, but it's going to be paired with it. Hopefully in a future video you guys can get to see how that is. I'm not quite sure yet how I'm going to plug it into the laptop. So what I'm thinking about right now is probably having it one TV plugged into that desktop right there, the one that I built a few years ago, and then the other monitor or TV will be plugged into the laptop. And see, here is the fold-away table, picnic table, outdoor camping table that I've been using as a desktop ever since I moved into my new place. So for tonight, like I said, I'm going to unbox the LG, put this aside and put the LG in its place for now until I get my desk put together, the new desk. And we're just going to see how the picture quality of the LG C3 Evo looks like, at least I am, compared to how it's going to look when I have it fully calibrated or put it in its filmmaker mode. And in a future video, I get to put them side by side, the Samsung and the LG side by side, to compare their picture quality against each other. So let's unbox the LG. So if you guys are curious, the LG OLED Evo C3, when it first launched or it came out earlier this year, retailed for around anywhere from like $1,300 to $1,200 US dollars. For Black Friday, it was on sale for like $896, something like that, on all 3 major retailers online. And the 3 retailers online would be Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart, actually. So they were all the same price, around $896 or $886. I got this one, LG C3 OLED, from Amazon because Amazon, through Beach Camera, I believe, was the only one that was giving an extra like $44 off. So you get the reduced Black Friday price of $896 or $886, plus take out an additional $44 of saving. It's kind of like when I got my Samsung 43-inch QN90B mini LED TV. I also got it from Walmart through Waltz TV, and they were all the same price for, I think it was Memorial Day, almost a couple years ago now. But Walmart through Waltz TV, because they were all the same price, again, Best Buy and Amazon and some other retailers, but Walmart through Waltz TV was giving, or Waltz TV through Walmart, whatever, was giving away a free additional 2 years warranty coverage versus just your regular 1-year manufacturer's warranty. The LG right here did not have the extra 2-year warranty through Walmart or through Beach Camera from Walmart like the Samsung did, but it, like I said, you get an extra $44 off. So there's already been more than a dozen unboxing and installation videos for this LG C3 42-inch OLED on YouTube. So hopefully I can go through this pretty quickly because I'm just getting off work. I work 2 jobs. I'm really tired right now. I haven't ate yet and I got to get to bed soon so I can wake up really early in the morning to get to my first job. So let's do this. So other than being delivered in a non-indiscreet brown box like how my Samsung got delivered, at least FedEx this time did not damage the box because they knew it was a TV probably. The box that I got with my Samsung TV, the indiscreet box, I think if you guys remembered, or I'll put a video up here in the video of the Samsung, how it came. But they're in the brown box packaging, the outer box. There are a few dents around the corners and sides. So on this one, there's no visible damage that I could see from both the front and back. So there's no visible damage or dents on the box from either this front or the back that I noticed. So that's pretty good. So once we open up the box, we have your remote, instruction manual, some batteries, and some kind of cable. We'll have to find out what that is. And then over here on the sides are probably the legs for the TV. Yep. Yeah. They're really light, not like the heavy pedestal, metal pedestal that came with the Samsung QN90B. Not sure yet if they're metal. We'll find out. And then right here is nothing. This is the actual TV. And what is this? LG Life's Good. I guess a setup guide, installation guide. Yeah, it looks like a setup guide. So that's that. It tells you what you need or the tools, probably. This is the back panel to hide your cables. Yeah, I think it's to hide the cables. It's part of the back panel. So after you remove the top styrofoam, here is the TV, protected in like recycled wrapping paper or plastic. I'm gonna say paper. And one good plus with this box is it's very light. Probably a little over 20 pounds in total because the TV is, I believe, just 20 pounds. I'll put the specs up there, or the correct pounds of the TV. So all in all total, it's probably like no more than 30 pounds, probably the whole box. While this TB Fit computer desk, this one was pretty heavy. I want to say it's probably over 50 pounds, maybe more. So this one is very light compared to that. As well it should be, because this is a OLED TV and that's a heavy duty, supposedly a heavy duty computer desk that can take over like up to 500 pounds. Here is the TV out of the box. And it's, if I didn't mention it before, but I'm going to mention it again, it's really light. The one thing that I don't like, but I guess LG has been doing it now for a couple of years, is the power cord is integrated into the TV. It's not like a detachable or removable power cord that you can replace just in case this gets jacked up or messed up. But like if you're in the country or you live out somewhere where there's a lot of critters, and or your dog chews on the cord and then you have to get it replaced, you're gonna have to get the whole TV replaced. Whereas on my Samsung, it's a detachable cord. That's one thing I don't like with this type of integrated built-in cord. Let's take a walk through the TV. It's very thin, very light, like I said. Here on the sides are all your ports. Starting from the top, you have a USB port, three USB, but they're only 2.0, I think, not 3.0 ports. And then you have four right here, four HDMI 2.1 ports. That's really good. all capable of 4K at 120 Hz, whereas my Samsung QN90B, none of them were capable of 4K at 120 Hz, only 4K at 60 Hz. So it doesn't matter if you have one you use one as an eARC for your soundbar or your audio system, you're still going to get 3 other ports that are 4K at 120 Hz. You have your Ethernet port right here, an optical audio port, and your cable, antenna cable, coaxial cable port, which unfortunately, unlike the Samsung, which is a couple years older, is not even ATSC 3.0, which means you cannot get cable signals in 4K, probably only 1080p. Whereas my older Samsung TV, that's like 2 generations older, can actually receive 4K signals through the coaxial cable. So what I'm going to do right now is put the legs together. Take a look at the accessories before we do that though. So right over here we have our LG Magic Remote. That's been the same remotes for how many years now? They haven't changed it. And it still requires batteries, unlike Samsung's smaller remote that now is solar powered and is rechargeable via USB-C. This one you still need batteries, so come on LG, update this remote control in the future, please. If you guys want me to get another LG TV. There's instruction manual for the Magic Remote, and this is probably the warranty guide right there. Here's some LG stickers. I don't know why it would say 2023 new OLED, but it does. It's probably for display purposes, but I'm not a store, I'm a regular home. And right here looks like a stereo coaxial cable. Right here, I don't know what these are. These are probably for cable routing. Here are the screws for the feet. Here are your batteries for the remote. And then in this bag right here, this bag is the back, the other part of the back plate, which I'm thinking goes probably here to hide the cables. Probably it goes here to the side is what I'm thinking. So you'll have like a clean setup, clean back. That's the only thing I can think of where it would go. Wouldn't go anywhere else. So we move all of this stuff aside here. Also in the back of the TV is your VESA mounting holes. And I'll put it up on the screen what type of VESA mounting it is. As you can see right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let me put the legs together. Okay, so here are the feet, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not impressed. They feel like plastic. They don't feel like metal. They're not cold to the touch, and they're very light. They don't feel heavy like my Samsung QN90B's big metal pedestal stand. And the whole TV on this part, at least on the back part, is mostly plastic. And I believe the edges here on the side are metal, So this is the only part of the TV that has metal, and the rest of the part is plastic. But that's okay, because if they were to use metal, the TV would probably be a lot heavier. And I'm okay with that because I'm not looking at the back. I am looking at the front, which LG C series of TVs or OLEDs have all been regarded as having good or great picture quality, so I'm not complaining about that. Okay, looking at the instruction manual, my assumptions were correct. The feet, these feet right here go in like this way, like so. And then you just screw them in with the screws, and they're just regular Phillips head screws, like so. So I'm going to do that now, and I'll get back to you when I completely have the feet installed. So putting on the first feet was easy enough. it's just the screws to put them on is a little tricky in this way. So putting the feet on is easy. There's this little notch right here on top of the feet that you have to fit into this little notch right here. So you fit that into the groove, or the notch into that groove, or the whatever. And then see, to get the first screw in is easy because you could just line it up right here through this opening. Putting the second or the bottom screw in right there is kind of tricky. So I wish it would have been a little bit more easier in that regard. And looking at the instruction right here, it looks confusing because, well, it's not really that confusing, but they want you to keep the washers on the flush on the screw. Some people will probably try to remove them like me and put the washers on the actual TV itself. No, you just leave them on just like so. Okay, so when you do screw the feet in, make sure you screw the top screw on first before you screw on this bottom screw, because if you try to screw this on first and you're trying to fit it in, the leg could move on you. So screw the top screw on first so that the leg doesn't move, and then you can try to finagle or wriggle this into place to get it into the hole and then screw it in. Okay, so now that the feet are on, I'm gonna take off my Samsung QN90B from that fold-away table that I call my desk and put this in its place and then set up the TV. After we set up the TV, we're gonna take a look at how out of the box picture quality looks on this LG. And then after that, in a future video, I will compare the two TVs, the Samsung and the LG, side by side to see which one, the mini LED or the OLED TV, has a better picture quality. Okay, before I put the LG up on the table, which I am using as my desk, here are a comparison of the two TVs side by side. The LG is in the front, the Samsung's in the back. And as you can see, the LG's, where the actual display is, this part right here is very thin, even thinner than my S23 Ultra smartphone. But then you have this back part right here where all the electronic components are, that's a little bit thicker than the Samsung as a whole. So here is a top view of what I'm talking about as far as thickness goes. So overall thickness, if you were to mount these, let's say to on a wall, the Samsung would probably sit more flush to the wall than the LG. And see, here are all the LG's ports, which is going to be a challenge for me. I think I'm going to need a longer HDMI port now for my laptop, and probably for the cable. I didn't even look at that, the Ethernet cable. And then the one I'm using right now, hopefully I have a longer one so I can set this up. If not, I just did all this for nothing. I wasted a lot of time when I could have been eating and getting ready to sleep. All the ports on the Samsung are here on this side, the opposite side. Just like LG and Samsung, they would be opposite, right? Which I already had the cables and everything planned out, or the cables, you know, to the exact length from the laptop and my desktop. Now I think I'm going to have to need longer HDMI cables. So as a whole, I think weight-wise, the Samsung is not too much heavier than the LG. I'll put the specs up there on the screen as you guys are watching. But the only thing that makes this TV a little bit heavier, the Samsung versus the LG, is that big metal stand, center stand right there, compared to the plastic feet of the LG. Okay, here we are. I all plugged in. So thankfully, I was able to find my old Amazon Basics HDMI 2.1 cable from my old setup when this was plugged into here, this desktop, and this desktop was plugged into my Sony A1 OLED 55-inch TV. So it is long enough, and I was able to find my old Cat 6 cable from that Sony TV and desktop setup to get to where it is actually long enough to reach all the way back there, because otherwise I thought I was going to have to put this laptop on this side and this TV where the laptop is, but I didn't have to, so thank goodness for that. Alright, so let's set up this TV and see how the out of the box picture looks like. Okay, I know it might be fairly obvious, but some of you might forget. I didn't though, so make sure you get your batteries, plug them into the LG Magic Remote like so, and then now you can use the remote to power on the TV. But before we power on the TV, we got to take off this screen protector here with the energy guides. If you guys are curious how much energy your new LG C3 OLED would use up, there it is right there. And now let's remove it. I think this right here. And there's a screen protector. And that is still on there. Okay. One more then. There you go. And now I'm going to... Should I turn off my lights? Because there's so much reflection. You can see the mess in my room. Yeah, I'm going to turn off my lights. So I got my studio lights turned off, and all I have is my lamp on. So now let's turn on the TV. And there it goes, WebOS. This is my first time with WebOS, guys, so bear with me. In a future video, I will do a comparison between the WebOS on this LG 42-inch C3 versus my Samsung QN90B Tizen OS. Okay, that was weird. Why does it sound like that? Press OK on the wheel button on your remote. Is it this one? Why does it talk so fast? English, yes. Next. No, man, you speak too weird. I don't want the audio guidance on. All right, United States. Next. Time zone, San Diego. There's no San Diego, right? Yeah, I'm just making sure. So let's go Los Angeles, the city of angels. Boom. Let's go next. How to set up the TV, mobile device or TV. Let's just go with the default and say TV. Next. Internet connection, wired network connected. And welcome to Smart Media Product Services, legal notice. I guess I'm gonna have to scroll through this. Okay, I scroll through it, or you can skip, but I was just curious. So hit next. Agree to terms and conditions. Whatever. Select all. And what is this? You can agree to specific consent agreements at once. I already did. Okay, more. Okay, agree. User environmental analysis. It will be set up automatically after checking the device connected to the TV. After connecting the device with the TV and the HDMI cable, turn on the power. Next. Use environmental analysis. There are no paired devices. Whatever. Next. The way to watch TV. Select. Cable satellite antenna connected to antenna port. Cable satellite connected to HDMI port. Whatever. I'm going to go with that first one. Hit next. Next. Service area zip code. Okay, after the service area zip code, it's asking you for preferred sound settings. Do you have your TV on a stand or wall mounted? First one is stand, so I'm going to say stand. AI functions, AI Picture Pro, AI Sound Pro. Yeah, why not? Both. Wow. AI Sound Pro makes a big difference. You guys can hear that? AI Sound Pro off, AI Sound Pro on. And hit next. When the TV is turned off, it switches to always ready to provide optimized wallpaper, voice recognition, and mobile device music playback. If you use remote control other than Magic Remote, wallpaper may not be supported. Okay, I'm just going to say always ready and hit next. When updating the software, automatically function updates and security patch of the latest software are applied to TV as well. When downloading the latest software, automatically data can be consumed without your approval. Whatever. Next, universal control settings. Please try universal control setup. You can control devices connected to TV with the remote control. HDMI 4. Do I have to have my computer turned on? Okay, I just turned on my laptop and automatically it says, do you want to switch to the screen to the connected device? Now it went away. What happened? To provide an optimized picture quality, the Ultra HD Deep Color will be turned on for the current HDMI port. While applying the settings, picture or sound may not work properly. If the issue persists, please revert the settings or reboot to your connected external device. Whatever. Okay. And on my computer, this popped up, Dolby Access. And yeah. Okay.
To do a voice search, hold down the mic button on the remote control while speaking.
Not interested in that. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I guess everything's set up. I'm hooked up my computer. Here's WebOS. I got a notification. What is the notification? It says, welcome, this is LG WebOS TV. Thank you so much for choosing our LG TV. Enjoy using your smart home with various contents. Visit the welcome to, okay, whatever. All right. LG WebOS TV software and user agreements update. Let's go do that. Is there an update? Mark all as read. And that's good for now. Is there an update? Let's just go to YouTube and do a quick HD demo and then call it a wrap. Because I am tired. I want to eat and go to sleep. Why is it going to Apple TV? Apple TV application has been successfully updated. I'm not interested in that right now. Just go to YouTube. Updating YouTube. Okay, you're signed out. Whatever's. So far the picture looks good out of the box, but I'm probably gonna have to make some adjustments. Let's see. 4K HD demo.
Look up 4K HD demo in YouTube.
Let's find one that's not copyright protected. Best Dolby Vision. Where's the LG one? LG 4K OLED HDR demo.
Look up 4K OLED HDR demo in YouTube.
Okay, this one. This is the one everybody plays. Let's play that out of the box, see how it looks, and call it a wrap. So out of the box, it looks pretty good so far. And this is just out of the box picture settings. It's probably still on energy saving mode right now. But so far so good. Let me go to where's settings. This is the one thing with WebOS versus Tizen. If I hit the home button, it's going to go out of this video. I know it is. But this is the one thing I am noticing so far right now, even compared with my Samsung, is just those deep blacks of OLED are already beginning to show. Even right here on my laptop, you can see that black screensaver is not as, it's actually dark gray versus the pure black of the OLED right there. So this is out of the box and it already looks pretty good. Yeah. But what do I know, right? I'm not a TV calibrator or professional. I'm just a guy on YouTube who likes to review things. I'm gonna go to hit the home button and find the settings and see where the settings are on this default picture. And let's see, eye care mode is off. Screen off, game optimizer. Where would picture be? Picture mode. Here it is. Auto picture. So right now it's on auto power save auto picture mode. That's where it's at right now. And it looks pretty good so far, default out of the box picture. So that's that. This is where I'm going to end it. I'll do some more videos on this LG C3 42-inch OLED when I get more time. Right now it's already 10 o'clock in the evening and I have less than 5 hours of sleep going because I have to eat still. So if you guys have made it through this video so far, thank you guys all for watching, and stay tuned for more videos on the LG C3 and also the LG C3 42-inch versus my Samsung down there 43-inch QN90B mini LED TV. And with that, till next time, thank you guys all for watching. If you guys haven't already, follow me on Instagram for all my latest happenings and great workout tips. And do consider liking and subscribing, as it really does help out my channel, and I really greatly appreciate it. Till next time, everybody, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, have a wonderful day, and we will see you soon in the next video. Take care, everybody.